Yo, what's up, everybody? I know, it's been forever. You guys are waiting to see what I played in August, just biting at the bit. So definitely sorry for the delay, and I'll give you a special 2-for-1. This is going to be the games I played in August and the games I'm playing in September. And it's not going to be very much, there's not going to be a lot of difference between the two. All right, so August happened and games were played. Again, right now we're looking at September 22nd or 23rd, one of those. When I'm recording this, we're doing it the classic old school style. Notice me Cellucor. Waiting for the pre-workout to kick in. It's like, coming up on 9:30. So my typical late night antics. All right. So, August was a bit ago now, and I'm still a bit hazy as to the 3 games that I played. But, for a fact, I know. Come with me to the games. I know we played right here. Dishonored. I started September with this game. I was playing a lot of it. I suck at stealth games. I'm terrible at them. I always go loud. But Dishonored was one that I really enjoyed because it combines like an occult mysticism to it. So there's level of kind of supernatural, a supernatural level to the game. You play as an assassin that gets to control telekinetic powers, mystical powers, eldritch powers. It's a very eldritch game, very old-timey feel. Sorry about that. You play as an assassin. I didn't get too far into it. I kind of stopped where I normally stop. I bought the game, or actually it was given to me as a gift. And I never really beat it, so I tried to beat it. And I got about the same spot as I usually get to. And then, things change, and I kind of got a little bored with it. And we played a little bit of PS2 going into it. And what I ended up doing was switching it over to Okami. Now this is revered. It is often sought after, spoken about like a true classic. And I mean, why wouldn't it be? So far it's fun. So far it's been fun. The story is amazing. It's very encapsulating and immersive. The only issue is that you have to read the whole thing. Now you don't have to read, but like you have to read the whole game. You have to read the whole game. So that's kind of unfortunate. And it's not like an anime where you still get like Japanese voice actors talking, so you get to at least enjoy, the speech pattern of another language. It's just jumbled, garbled nonsense. So you're just reading, and then there's a lot of it. So that part sucks. But the gameplay itself, the story, aside from having to read it, it's a real good game. It's a fun game. Character action adventure game, running around. You got celestial powers as well. Okay, go figure. You got celestial brush power, so it's all art. It's all very artistic driven. Yeah, there you go. So it's a really fun game. I had a lot of fun with it. My brother got it for me as a gift, and I thought I'd finally start playing it and at least try to beat it. And I'm almost done with it. I feel like I'm maybe that 60% mark right now. There's still some good chunk of the game to go, but we're nearing the end. Very fun game. I had a lot of fun clearing out the forests and cleansing the land of evil. You get a lot of cinematic stuff, a lot of take time, breathe, meditate scenes. So it's a very fun game. I spent a lot of time, a lot of the last half of August playing Okami. Again, there was no reason not to. Huge difference in art style between Dishonored and Okami. The PS3 was big on being bleak, dreary, gray. That whole generation was just focused on being gray, green. Fallout 3, Gears of War. You're just looking at that dark green, like dark brown sadness. And Dishonored was a piece of its time, and it has a gloomy, and it's set in a gloomy environment. It's the ambiance of the situation is very sad and sullen. There's a pandemic killing everybody. And then you go to Okami, which is bright colors and very vibrant, and you're Amaterasu, which is the goddess mother of light, and everything's so vibrant. So that, nice juxtaposition between the two. And then at the end of August, I did the thing that I've been pushing off and not allowing myself to do for the better part of 2 years. And the reason why is because I knew when I did, all of this wouldn't matter anymore. And then I did it. I bought the DLC Repentance for the Binding of Isaac. I had already had the Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus DLC, so this was the final DLC for the game. And I've been playing that game, let's say 5 years, to be safe, probably 7. But on and off, and the way I play that game, I play it in benders. I go hard for a certain amount of time, and then I won't touch it for a certain amount of time, and then I'll come back to it. But I did it, and I am on one of my benders. Ever since I bought it, again, towards the end of maybe the last week of August, the last 2 weeks of August, all I've played is Binding of Isaac Repentance. It's, like I said, September 22nd or 23rd, and all I've played is Binding of Isaac Repentance. So this is that second part of, this is what we're playing in September. It's Binding of Isaac Repentance. There is so much to do. There was so much to do before Repentance, and now this unlocked a whole other slew of challenges. And all of September has been spent on unlocking characters, unlocking permanent items, beating challenges, trying to find that last ending. It is a indomitable game, and it eats up a lot of my time when I play it, and any opportunity I get, I sneak in 1 to 2 hours in that game. It's hard not to. And I haven't played anything else. I feel kind of bad. I'm just thinking about throwing a PlayStation 1 game in the PS3 just to get something else going. Okay. All right. I'll give you one thing right here. Please wait. This is like a Super Nintendo clone, so it doesn't have the eject button. So this thing, 901, is fantastic. This is a Super Nintendo cart, multi-cart. Bought it on AliExpress. It is fantastic. It has an entire library. I'm not going to go buy Super Nintendo games. They take up a lot of space. I don't really want to find out some way to package them. And they don't, I don't know. Yes, they do stack really nicely because they can just stack on top of each other to see the labels. But, I'm a PlayStation man. So, on that, I played Super Return of the Jedi and the Toy Story game here. There you go, it's better light. And the Toy Story game on Super Nintendo. So September only had a little bit, but, again, I only played those 2 games a day each, so it's not like I'm not trying to beat them or anything like that. I just kind of threw them on to see how they are. Super Return of the Jedi is crazy hard. It's well made. It's not bad. It's well made. It's hard. It's hard on like normal mode. It uses lives, so you gotta have that, and then you also have the codes. You have to put in codes for your levels. The first code that I remember, because it opens into a sand bike or a speeder bike scene. So like you start in a hallway, controlling your speeder bike. So that's tough. And then you go into the second level, which is like climbing a mountain to get into Jabba's station or Jabba's palace. So that's kind of where I'm stuck at. It's brutal. It's brutal. Multi stages, all the way up to the top. Enemies galore. Everything wants to kill you. If you want the password for that second level, it is BGFSMH. The only reason why I remembered it, because it's like the BFG, but someone has dyslexia, so they mixed up the letters, and then it shake my head. That first level was hard. So, you're trying to beat past that first level. There's that. So, again, nothing exciting. A lot of Binding of Isaac. A whole lot of Binding of Isaac. I might even... No, I can't. I won't be able to. If I get a crazy 6 strong run, I'll post it onto here, but I don't think my PlayStation 4 is going to be very happy with that. It's been a while since I posted Tekken videos, and I might get back into playing fighting games strongly again. But right now, stuff like Okami, stuff like The Binding of Isaac, I'm really just trying to play some different types of games. Okay. So since I'm not going to be doing a September month game, I am definitely going to be doing a Pokemon card video next. I won an auction and I got some pretty sweet cards. This was a local estate auction. So pretty excited to show you guys those and put some freaking cards away finally. So stay around, keep an eye out for that one. Impending soon. Alright, until next time, buenos noches.